Hopefully we'll have a picture this time. Hello. Whew. Hopefully. Boy, the traffic's wild today. I'll say. It is. Let's see who comes on. I'm early, I guess. Better than being late. Hop on board, hop on board, hop on board the tarot train. Hop on board, hop on board. It's Sunday, yay. Hop on board. Which deck am I gonna use? We're doing readings. We're gonna do some readings. Let's see who tunes in for some readings. Hop on board, hop on board. Hello. 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 I haven't used this deck in a while. Maybe I'll use this one. Who's here? Who's watching? Who's watching who? Do we have a good connection? Hi, Rosie. I'm using my laptop. Is it better? What's up, Blue House Charm? I see you. Hi, everybody. Do we have a good connection? Connectione. Hi, Jan. Can you guys hear me? I seem to look clear. I'm on my laptop. I look clear. We are clear as the bell. All right, good. How's everybody? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, y'all. How is everybody? Rosie's in the house. MVP. She's the Mystic Village president. We're all in here. We're going to do readings tonight. I'm going to use this deck, which I can't remember the name of it now. What is this deck called? I can't remember. What's this deck called? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's this deck. What is this deck called? Now I'm going to have to Google it. I think it's a Ciro or Ciro Marchetti deck. Much love to the village. What deck is that? I have to look it up. It's not terrible. What deck is that? It's the, no. No, I don't know. Hold on, let me find it. Isn't that terrible? I always forget the names of my decks. Oh my, oh, Tara, it's the, oh yeah. The legacy something. Um, Hold on, I'll figure it out. My phone's making all types of noises. It's Legacy of the Divine by Ciro Marchetti. That's what I'm using. I don't keep my boxes normally, so that box went window. Anyway, this is what we're doing, and then I'm about to get it together, and then I think I'm gonna keep this every Sunday. Try to do it every Sunday. Sunday seems to be a good day, and somewhere in the afternoon, late afternoon, evening. It's 5 o'clock here, so yeah, you know, you know what I mean. Um, if you hear someone crunching ice, that's what that is. We's crunching ice. We's crunching ice tonight. Mm-hmm. She says, I'm crunching my ice. I am. So we're doing, hi, Tim. There's our Mystic Village Prince. He's in the village. We're going to do 20 card, hoy vey, 10 card, $20 readings using the Legacy of the Divine tarot deck. I might pull out another deck too. Also, I have a bunch of Oracle decks, but I'm not going to mess with those tonight. We're strictly tarot, like strictly ballroom. I love the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. I have them too. I love that deck. Let me get them, Timo. Hold on. Yeah, I love this deck. I use it a lot. I can use this too. I love these cards. There's a tarot deck too. I didn't know she had. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We have. I don't like to give out your real name. If you're in chat, please let me know who you are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have one. So I know some people just want to go by their YouTube name, which I am all about that. All about it. All about that. Oh, it's Lori, but not that Lori. Oh my God, Lori. Thank you, Lori. But not that Lori. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That is so funny. I love your name. All right, so we got Lori's first. And tell us again what you're doing. Who am I? Where am I? We're doing readings tonight. Lori, did you have a question or do you want me to do a general for you? So we're doing 10 card readings, $20 readings. I can take, what did I do last time? I had 8 people last time. So I'm pretty good, like with about, I think my limit's 8. If people want readings tonight, I'm available. Available. And I think we're going to do this every Sunday. Sundays seem to be good. Just to kind of keep a schedule. I don't know. What do you think? Keep a schedule. No. No, it'll do that on that phone. Yeah, it'll do that. That's why some no, it's on. Yeah. Am I on? General is great. Okay, cool. All right, Lori. So we're gonna do Lori first. PayPal's in the description box if you want to book. Lori's first, and I can't keep up with comments so much when I'm doing a reading. Thank you, Rosie. Copy paste, copy paste. So sit back, buckle your seat belts. All right, let's get into this. For Lori, welcome everyone. Lori, I'm picking up on for you something surrounding 6 to 8 months, something that you've either walked away from, you're working on, working through, working towards 6 to 8 months. So I don't know if this is previous months or if this is you going forward 6 to 8 months. They're also showing me the date of, let's see, what's 8 months from now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So February. So they're showing me like February 22nd. February 22nd. So something on that date. If I get any type of timing of events, this feels more like going towards the future instead of the past or the present moment. So something surrounding 6 to 8 months and the date of February. I don't take date of births in my readings, but if that's a birth date for you, let me know because sometimes I'll hit on that. But something around 6 to 8 months that they're showing me in the date of February 22nd. I'm not the type of reader that takes the date of birth because I don't do anything with like astrology. So I never ask for them. All right, let's see, girl, what's happening? Yeah, you're moving towards something or you have a goal in mind. There's something going on with you with overcoming obstacles, taking steps towards something, courage with something. All right, well, if you guys, while I'm doing your reading, take notes because any type of date for you could be significant. So just some notes. So Chariot comes in. This could be the sign of Cancer. All right. But Chariot's very relative to Lori overcoming an obstacle of some kind. Moving forward, this could be travel. So you're like dedicated to overcoming some type of challenge in your life and you're motivated and there's a drive there. So you may really be thinking towards the future or a future potential goal of some kind. Like you've left, I feel like either right now, there was something that you were involved in that could have been a relationship, that could have been a work situation where you felt very bogged down. So the 10 of Wands is here. And this is also, you have goals in mind. And this is also could potentially be, that light's really like bugging me. This could be a relationship, or this could even be a beginning of some kind. I don't know if a new beginning depresses you or kind of weighs you down because you might think, well, it's going to take more work to start a new beginning. But this is taking on a lot of responsibilities right now. But there's an opening of some kind, okay? So I see burdens, weight, taking on too much responsibility with something, but I also see a beginning of some kind for you. That could be new relationship, especially if, Lori, a relationship or friendship has recently ended. So the Three of Swords is here. This is out of the most recent past, next to the Wheel of Fortune. So this shows me that this was kind of part of your cycle. If there's been some type of, this could even be like a heartbreaking moment, fine, pain, sadness, but this is fated, if you believe, or destiny, or predestined events. This was part of your life path. This was part of the process. This is coming in. And you have 2 3s in the reading. So I look at numbers a lot. So the new cycle is wanting to start, but there's something that still could be weighing heavy on you with the Ten of Wands energy. Hi, Julia. But 2 3s in the reading, that's a new cycle, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is definitely a new cycle that wants to come in for you. You gotta ride. Sometimes we gotta ride that wave of pain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you are suspicious, Lori, of other people's generosity, or if you feel like if people do something for you, there's a hidden motive. The Seven of Swords shows up and next to the Six of Pentacles. So this is where, oh, okay, Jan, thank you. I gotcha. This is where we are cautious of other people's motives. If people, and people may feel that way towards you in some way. If you're very generous towards others, they may want to know why. What's your motive? And that has nothing to do with you specifically, or this could be you towards others. I feel like there's somebody or someone is wanting to help, or you may want to help them, but it's under this cloud, especially mentally, of not being really sure if I want to accept that. Okay. So thank you, Jan. I don't know what's going on with that. This could be something that you've dealt with in the past. This could also be something attached to a previous relationship as well. So here we come in with the choice. So the Lovers is here with Two of Coins. There's a crossroads coming up, Lori, especially in the next 2 months. So from now till about August 18th, you have a choice. You could be juggling 2 different things as well in the next 2 months. There's a decision that needs to be made because there is this path, this of a path that's wanting to carve itself out for you to determine change. Okay. And so the Lovers shows me it could be a relationship, but it also could very much be attached to a decision. There's a crossroads of some kind. So I feel like the hurt from the past, if you had a breakup or if there was some type of disconnect from someone, that's coming out of the past. But this is showing me more of a crossroads decision. Which direction you might have 2 options. This is more about either career, or this could be any type of idea that you have. This also could be centered around, once again, an offer, like a generous offer, or someone's wanting to be generous with you. There may be some type of uncertainty. What's that? Can I trust this person? So, very interesting. So here comes the Knight of Swords. And next to the Page of Cups. So this is like, anytime I see the Knight of Swords, this shows me movement, direction, but this can be a real, on the positive, it can be someone who's coming in that may give you inspiration, especially with the Page of Cups. This could be a friend, a younger person who's younger than you. This could be a family member. This is someone who perhaps is very bold. Going back to the Chariot energy, okay, that one of drive, being in overdrive, motivation station, right? So the Knight of Swords shows me action, but it can be various action. So action's coming in weeks. I don't see months. There's some type of action coming forward in the next several weeks. Next to the Page of Cups, this is like the birth of something, the birth of a new relationship, the birth of an idea. This could be the birth of feelings about something. I feel like you're overcoming something right now. So let me pull a chakra card and clarify. I hope we still have a good connection. Can you guys hear me? What's going on for Lori? What's going on with the Chariot card for Lori? Yeah, they're saying willingness to let go. I don't know if there's something that you're wanting to let go of or move forward from or move past on, Lori. They're saying willingness to let go, and it's kicking into overdrive. This could be as simple as overcoming something personally. So let's see why the Chariot card is in the reading. What are we overcoming? Self-worth. For you in the next 2 months, this could be a focus on your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. This also could be where, you know what, I've gone through a lot of shit with people. I need to let that shit go. I need to work through the pain and heartbreak and loss of the past and honor who I am, and to really validate that. The self-worth that I have, meaning I'm good enough, right? I'm good enough for that person, or I'm good enough or better enough for that relationship, or I was better enough for the relationship, or I was better or good enough for that job, or I'm good enough just the way that I am, and acceptance of ourselves, if that makes sense. So yeah, working on your goals, like renewal comes in next. So this period of the next 6 to 8 months, Lori, is one of great gratification. And I feel like around the month of February 22nd, you're really going to be a different Lori than if you feel right now, which is positive. There's a challenge, or there's challenging tasks, or there's this feeling of being overburdened, or carrying too much weight, or the responsibilities, shouldering them that other people could help you with, or they could be doing. This could be in the workplace. This could be in your family. So the renewal period's coming. And I feel like this is something that you need faith in. So prayer comes next. I don't know if you guys can see these cards. So prayer, this could be as easy as an affirmation to yourself. That makes sense. This could be as easy as an affirmation. This will be as easy as uh, gratification in terms of gratitude. This could be as easy as thank you. This could be as easy as being grateful for the things that you have. This could be as easy as, understanding that things had to happen and letting them go. So prayer comes in, which says to me, if you pray, or if you have any type of personal, because prayer is very personal mantras, affirmations, declarations, to really practice that, because you're on your way. Something's definitely taking you forward, Lori. So real personal journey for you coming up. And good luck with everything, because I think there's this overall feeling of nobody's going to break my stride. Nobody's going to break up my stride. So I hope that was insightful and helpful for you, Lori. Very interesting. Self-reflection. I think a lot of us are that as well. So we have Jan next. What's up with Jan? You're welcome. What's up with Jan? Jan, what was your question again? I think I saw it either in the comments or... You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. What was Jan's question? Oh, any spirits around me? Spirit guides. Okay. Thank you, Rosie, for putting PayPal in chat. Golden Gambler. Will I ever win again? Oh boy. That's right, girl. Mystic Village is drama free. All right, Jan, let's see what's going on. Spirit guides. That question, now I can pick up on perhaps spiritual messages, but spirit guides in general is something that you would know. You could sense them. You could feel them. They would show you signs. You maybe perhaps could feel them, sense them. That's very personal. But in terms of messages for you, something that I like to do is to ask for a sign. Many times they'll come through and want to show you something, or they'll repeat something to you. So let's see what comes up, Jan, for your question. And there's this to connect to your spirit guides, to spirit angels, to spirit guardians, to spirit in general. There's many, many ways. Spirits around. You have to take the steps to tap into that. It just doesn't, it's not like turning on a light bulb. You have to take time out, whether that's through meditation, prayer, reading, whether that's even doing things such as divination. There's many ways you can connect and to pick up on spirit guides. But let's see what the messages are for Jan. Thank you, Rosie. I saw Julia was in here. I hope she's still in here. Also, spirit guides can show up, especially if you feel attracted to different types of animals. Spirit guides can, or certain types of animals can show you a message as well. If you feel strongly attracted or drawn to as an animal, this could be birds, this could be fish. You know, a lot of people have attractions to dolphins. You know, they feel a sense of connection that can come in the form as well. Let's see what's going on for Jan. What's going on for Jan? going on for Jan? There seems to be something that you're indecisive about right now, Jan. This also could be a position of denial, like you're not wanting to look at something as well. If you feel closed off mentally, it's very hard for connection to come through, especially if you're wanting to learn or to connect with guides. Something's blocked there for you. So we got to work on that blockage. Let's see. So the Two of Swords energy, and then we come in with the Four of Wands next to the Four of Swords. So you have two fours in the reading. This is instability. There's something that needs foundation. Okay. So in terms of, once again, the Two of Swords energy can also be a time of indecision. Tim has a connection to fish. That's cute. Oh, that's nice. A river. Yeah, I love the river. I grew up on the river too. So the Two of Swords energy comes in. That can be feelings of being blindfolded, not taking a look at what's really going on. This could be a form of denial. This could be indecision. This could be a stalemate, or we don't want to make a move with something. This could be fear. Okay. Anything like that can block the message. So I feel like around your home there are spirits, but they're asleep. Okay, they're around, but they're not being noticed. All right. So the Four of Swords is like a rest retreat period. If you want to bring out or to perhaps awaken, the easiest way is to light a candle and to make an offering of some kind. That could be a glass of water. So we also have, I don't know if you've ever, Jan, if you've ever sensed, hold on, here comes the ambulance. Oh, I guess is that an ambulance? Hold on, here comes another one. They're always going down there. I don't know what's going on down the street. Anyway, if you have ever sensed, Jan, or if you've ever felt like an older male presence around you, that could be a possibility as well. Now, that could also be someone who is a loved one who's crossed over. So the King of Swords shows up, and next to him is the Nine of Swords. It occur when you're asleep or when you can't sleep at night. If you've ever had someone come into your dreams, or if you know that feeling of I can't sleep, and you're in bed and you're just kind of like noises or little things might kind of freak you out a little bit. If you sense a presence, that could be a possibility. I feel like that you have them. They're asleep. They're not, or you're not aware of them, like you just stated, but something's there. So there's a lot of positivity though with the Sun card's energy, but once again, we don't see it. So the Four of Cups is in front of you, but you're kind of looking around and you don't notice the gift or the blessing. But there's something positive there. So that could be like a positive house spirit. That could be a positive land. That could be a positive. I know I probably sound crazy talking about stuff like that, but I believe in stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, there's a sense there of helpers. This could even be angelic helpers as well. Opening your eyes up. You know, I did a lot of reading about angels, reading about spirit guides, reading about different ways to connect, if you're really wanting to tap into that. Yeah, and it's a relationship between you and the spirit world, or between you and your spirits. And because you have free will, they're not going to intercede, especially like angel type energies. They're not going to intercede unless you make an introduction first. So the Hangman is here with the Eight of Wands. This is communication. All right, Eight of Wands. This is communication. All right, you can't negate communication. You have to encourage it. So if daughter-in-law problem, girl. Yeah. So this also could be a reading for you too, that you may not want to communicate with the Hangman and the Eight of Wands, which is quick communication. That's messages. Somebody's hung up about communication, or doesn't want to, or there's a pause, or I'm not wanting to really give up or give it all that I need to give it, but it's there. So it's not gone away, because it's always going to linger. So that could be something with your daughter-in-law, but I don't see a court card except the King of Swords. Yeah, any type of questions that I get, like any messages from my spirit guides, that's something that's very personal. A reader really can't tell you that, because that's something that I feel in this reading. There's a block here, there's a fear there, there's a block there. Okay, there's I don't know if I want to do the other king, girl. What's going on? So the King of Wands next to the Page of Wands. This is a message. I feel like there is a male that is either crossed over. This could be a male on your father's side, that's wanting to communicate. I feel like there's a male in either that is crossed over in your family, or is in the home, that wants to communicate. Page of Wands is communication too. Um, you know, King of Wands, someone's attention, and I feel like they want to communicate. So this could be in your physical world, this could be in your spiritual world. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And it also could be one where it could be, here we are again. It's something around the home. So the Ten of Coins, it's like around your home. You have two home cards here, the Ten of Coins, and then you have the Four of Wands. It's in the home. It's around the home. Many times when we're at home and we're in our homes all the time, if you set aside a special place, a table, this could be for your ancestors or loved ones that have passed over. This could be like an angel altar that you can create. You don't need to make it fancy if you want to connect. And once you start to connect, and then once you start to relationship, your life, uh, your intuition gets strong. It's easier to connect. It's easier to hear these messages, and it's a real personal, private, spiritual thing, if that's where you're wanting to go with it. So, but I feel like there's too many. You've got a lot of blocks in the reading today, Jan. There's some blocks going on. What's up with the blocks? Anyway, let's see what's up with your blocks. Let's pull a chakra card, shall we? What's going on with Jan's blocks? Jan's blocks. Complacency. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, there's complacency to take action. There's just, this overall feeling of, I'm just gonna sit here and not do nothing about it, not take action. I'm kind of still hung up in the air. It's procrastination. We all do it, you know. I don't judge. I do it myself. There's this, oh, the blessings are in front of me, but I'm not focused. I'm still focused on something that really doesn't need my attention. It's the feeling of complacency coming in. And, to work on that, things have to be resolved. And here comes creation. So creation shows me that it's time. It's time to start making your connections or to create something a bit different for yourself in order to move past those blocks. Yesterday when I was on um, Miss Melinda's Instagram, she knows all about doing shadow work, just from not just from her cliently. And shadow work is something that many of us, you know, it's a lifetime journey, and many times when things aren't coming into our lives, the block is it's not placed there by somebody else. It's within ourselves. And so we have to work through that. And I feel like the energy is wanting to come out, Jan, but it's like there's just some blocks. We got to work on those blocks, girl. And it's hard to do. But thank you, Jan. Thank you for booking another reading with me. I read for you last week twice, so thank you. And thank you to Lori. And if anybody wants to book, how long have we been on here? 42 minutes. Yeah, book with me. I'm doing live readings, and that's what we're doing. We're going to do these every Sunday, I think. It'll be fun to do. I get the funniest emails from people sometimes. Oh my goodness. Tim, oh, I didn't see your comment. My dad always said three things that are calming to watch: living fire, flowing river, and working human. Really? Oh, yeah, sirens equals pay attention to this part. Oh, I like that, Lori. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. They were coming through. They always go down there. I don't know what's going on down there, but somebody had an emergency. Hold on, I gotta answer. I don't know if I can see the chat as it's actually. Oh, whoops. No, 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 no. What'd I do? Oh, there it is. I'm on my laptop, y'all. I'm on my laptop. Um, oh yeah. I get stuck in routines. I procrastinate. I'll put things off, or I'll do the opposite and do like 10 things at once or have 10 things planned. And then I'm like, hold up. I gotta pace myself because what is on this computer? Hold on. Ew. My daughter uses my laptop and it's like grimy. Anyway, um, everybody does it. Everybody does it. But these emotional blockages, it depends also who you're around. And if you're in a toxic, depressing, oppressive environment, ain't nothing gonna come through. It's just not. And so it also depends on who you're living with, who you're around. But it's hard to do. Nobody wants to look at that kind of stuff, and it's because it's not the happy, fun um, side of life. It's just who wants to look at their dark parts. I don't want to look at my dark part. It's cute. He'd always howl like a siren. Wow. What kind of dog was he? The man in the white truck. Man in the truck, he's married. He's got kids. It took a few months to finally see the rest of the fam jam, but yeah, he's taken for border collie mix. Interesting. I would love to have a doggy. Like a little dog, not like a big dog. Like I just would like a little dog. The older I get, for some reason. Excuse me. Um, she's over there watching something. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing. I might switch decks. I like this deck, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with this deck today. Let's do this one. Um, I know a lot of people will, cleanse their decks and do different things with their decks. I do, but I like to not keep them in the box. So I'll take them out of the box and I like to wrap them in cloth. So it could be a silk cloth, it could just be like um any type of cloth. I just like to like, and I'm weird, like some decks will like different types of material, or I feel that they do. So so I like to go shop for pretty little scarves, and like this deck is in a piece of velvet from a dress that my aunt had in the 60s. And so I like keep my decks in these like special cloths. Like this is a silk scarf that was given to me years ago. So I keep a deck in this really pretty scarf. I like to do that. And then here's another one. This was a scarf that was given to me, which I'll never wear it, but I keep a deck in this or scarf and a deck in this scarf. I can't speak now. But I like to take them out of the box, I don't like to keep them in the box. That's just me. It is. Ooh, Boston Terriers, yeah. So if you ever have decks, there's a lot of different ways you can keep your decks protected and stuff, but I like to just wrap mine up in different types of cloth, and just instead of keeping them in the box, because a lot of people like to showcase their decks, which I do that too, but the ones that I always use a lot, I'll just keep them wrapped. I keep them wrapped up, and I keep the main ones that I use. I have a basket here in front of me, and I'll keep them in the basket. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks in that basket that I use a lot for clients. But yeah, it's all about your choices, what you prefer. But that's something that I like to do. So anyway, that's just something I always have done. I mean, everybody's different, but I just like to do it like this is important because the energies will like stay stuck in the deck, which will happen. And then you'll keep getting the same cards sometimes. If you don't have access to like incense, or if somebody in the home has asthma or they just don't want incense, you can run it like over top a candle flame. I like to place mine on the altar to get recharged. And if I'm, in between readings, I'll knock on them. And it just kind of knocks out the energy. So I do 1, 2, 3 knock, and I knock on them. But a lot of people make, especially like on, am I buffering? Oh shoot, I need to charge my, hold on. Where's the charger? I need the charger to charge the laptop. My battery's getting low. Getting low, 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 low. A lot of people make really pretty tarot card like pouches.
They do.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people on Etsy or on Instagram.
Like pretty pendulum pouches.
They make some really pretty. Thingamajig. Yeah, I was buffering. Girl. I know, I saw that. And then I looked down and my battery was quickly going. It was quickly draining. I have a wooden box that my dad carved. Aww, I like that. That's really special, Lori. I'm not buffering now. Buffer. No buffer. So next Thursday is Mercury Retrograde, and that's starting. And I like to prepare ahead of any Mercury retrogrades. A very simple thing that you can do is get a white or black candle, and you want to raise your vibration, but you also want to protect yourself. And a friend of mine is getting married during Mercury retrograde. I'm like, you might want to have consulted the astrology before you did that. Anyway, I'll get a candle. Here, I'll show you. You could get a white candle. I don't think I have a black one. I mean, white's all purpose, you know. But if you wanted to like get a red candle for like love, or if you wanted to do a green one for money, or if you wanted to get like a blue candle for like peace in the home or healing. Mercury retrograde, you know, a lot of things can go out of whack for people. And I'll just take a candle, put my name on it. You know, write, protect me from any harm during or the things that I want to be protected. You can rub it down with some lemongrass essential oil. I like to also use Van. You'll see a lot of people make like Mercury retrograde oil. Well, the primary ingredient many times is lemongrass essential oil in it. It raises the vibration. So, you know, something as simple as that. That's just your spiritual protection. Okay. And give it a try. Give it a go, yo. Like, somebody's at the door. I don't mean to snap.
Dinner's on the table.
Okay.
Tell Bernard I'm not eating because I'm doing a live.
We're all gonna be eating.
I'm doing a live. I already told Ian.
Alright, get back to it.
Okay, well, I already told her about it, but I guess he didn't get the memo. It's funny how I tell the one, but they don't tell the other. And I just saw a spider. When I turned, there was a spider, which I'm glad I turned around because there was a spider. Anyway, yeah, we're not gonna eat. We're not eating that tonight. Yeah, right when I turned, Abby, there was a spider on the table.
Well, there's spiders.
It was a little spider, so I put him in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. No! Ew! I just don't want him in bed with us later. God. Anyway, all these blockages, I need to rub my grass. Me too. Is retrograde when we shouldn't start new things. Mercury itself, because Mercury's ruled by, it's the planet of communication. So I wouldn't buy a house. They say not to. Be careful with contracts. Don't, and then many people say not to worry about Mercury retrograde, but Mercury retrograde will fuck with communication. I'm still dealing with the Mercury retrograde that happened in 2018. No, wait a minute. Yeah. No, 2017. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you just got to be careful. You'll see mixed messages online about it. But this one, I think this one's ruled, or it's under it's under a sign, I think. But we're in the shadow period right now. So the 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, we're in a shadow period. So
Shadow.
it's a shadow. Right. It's in the sign of Cancer. So if you have Cancer Sun, rising moon, or Cancer in your chart, it could affect you a little bit more. Plus, we also have Venus retrograde right now. And if you've ever had your astrological chart done, Venus is all about relationships. So look for your Venus, and my Venus is in Aquarius. Um, that's why I'm so non-committal. Anyway, um, yeah. If you do ever get your astrology chart done, it's fascinating because you'll see parts of yourself and you'll be like, oh, interesting. I do that. And then you'll see parts of your chart where you're like, that's not me at all. But so anyway, blah blah. So yeah, there's a lot happening. And Mercury retrograde, uh they'll often say, you'll see a lot of people on YouTube, especially readers, return of the X will return and all that stuff. You may even hear from X or past partners during that time. Um, but it's a time to redo stuff, return, re-examine, um, so Rosie, don't settle on a lawsuit, don't get married. Yeah, don't. Oh my God. Yeah, a friend of mine's getting married during the Mercury retrograde. I just saw that. When I looked at the calendar, I was like, oh, whoops. Anyway, I'm sure they'll live happily ever after and everything will be fine. But I noticed this stuff, like, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm afraid this spider's gonna come up and bite me. It's going to don't do a home haircut. You have a black screen? Uh-oh. Did I go down? Don't do a home haircut. Oh my God. That is so funny. Don't do a home haircut. You crack me up. Ugh. Is the screen black? What? What's going on? Let me check. No, I see myself. I see me. I have a gray shirt on and gray glasses. I just noticed that. Had to whack on my bangs. I was always the type that always wanted bangs. And my hair is curly, so bangs never lay right. Plus, I have a cowlick. And so my bangs are never like, you always dream of bangs. And then once you get the bangs, my bangs never laid straight. But I always liked the way they looked. And then I have a cowlick, so my hair does this weird where they just will never be like bangs. Um, Plus, they would always start to get on my nerves after a while, so then I would just start pinning up my hair. We don't do bangs. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I can color my hair by myself, okay? I'm safe with that. Um, I'm safe with doing my hair by myself because I've been coloring my hair since I was like 18. So I kind of pretty much have that down by now, but um, I tried giving myself highlights a couple of times over the years. Always an adventure. Always an adventure. It is. Always an adventure. All right, what time is it? It's an hour. We've been on for an hour. If anybody wants readings tonight, everything's in the description box in PayPal. And because I'm not going to be on here too long. Um, it's so funny. I'm always trying to keep up with my YouTube subscriptions. Have you ever noticed like certain creators will upload at the same time and all of a sudden your phone will be like bing, 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 because they're all uploading videos at once. And you're like, damn. And it seems like the prime time to do that is like at 3 p.m. every day. I'll get all these notifications. Not that it's 3 p.m. here right now, but I must have missed a bunch because I'm looking at my feed. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that pop up. I'll watch that later. Sorry, I got distracted. Sorry. Just like cake decorating with highlights. Oh my God. No. Julia, you're coloring your hair right now, listening. Julia. Julia is coloring her hair. Watching Brooke on YouTube. Julia. Looks like it's gonna rain. Oh, look, it's got gray. It's kind of gray out. It's kind of cloudy. I wanted to invite Miss Melinda to come back on to Mystic Village. What do you guys think? And have her come on again. You have bangs but fluff them back. Aww. It's all cut in layers. I used to get layers a lot. But my hair has a tendency to be like, I don't know. My hair has many moods. Today she's relaxed. Miss Melinda, we had her on in April. She has a YouTube channel and she's a reader and does a lot of other magical things. And to have her come on and co-host with me, be fun to do. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Where is everybody? What happened to Sandy? We haven't seen Riri in months. Pineapple Brown. Sherry Kirk, she doesn't come around anymore. I guess. Who else? Who are we missing? Oh, Tracy Harvey. Where's everybody? Where'd everybody go? People got a lot of stuff going on right now. I know that's true. It is. It is true. But I miss all those. I miss all those Mystic Village wenches. Um. Oh, Jazeel. We haven't seen Jazeel in forever. We haven't seen them in forever. Forever, forever. Do you have a watch them laters to watch? I do that too. Your watch later list. A lot of watch them laters, fat fingers. But it was talking about demons, and I really didn't want to watch that before bed. It's like, no, I was not going to do that. Watch them laters. I love to watch. That's what I love about YouTube. You can watch things later. How big is your list, Rosie? Oh my god, I'm sleepy. I am so sorry. I have been a little sleepy today. Been sleepy. I tried to take a nap earlier, but I couldn't sleep. I'm just like sleepy, but not tired. I don't feel tired. I just feel kind of like not groggy, just kind of sleepy. I don't know. And so I felt a little groggy because the weather got real cold. Like we went from like 90-degree days to 60. It was kind of like, whoosh. It was like, psh, psh. What do I do? How do I dress today? I'm glad I didn't put all my winter clothes away and left a sweater out and a sweatshirt or two. Because anyway, I'm not like I couldn't sleep though. I'm just kind of I don't feel run down. I can't really explain it. I'm just it's kind of not really. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. I'm weird like that. I am. Am I buffering again? Am I back? She's back. She is back. Doodly doo doo doo. Been walking 3 to 4 miles a day. That's good. You put on 10 pounds, really? That's good to walk that much each day, Julia. Good for you. That's inspiring. Both Tracy's. Oh yeah, Tracy from Wales. We haven't seen her anymore either. I remember coming on some just everybody was a mod that was watching. They were just all mods in chat. Everybody was a mod that was in chat chatting and watching. But we haven't seen certain people. People, I'm the same way. You go from like different channels, you go into different chats, you kind of are onto one for a while, then you like go to another one. I have spurts like that, you know, but that doesn't mean that I don't miss them. I miss them. There's an arm. Is she calling for help? She's just stretching. Well, that's really good to walk that much, Julia. It is. I love to walk. We took a nice walk a couple of days ago. Had a nice walk. Actually, it's good weather to walk now, but it just looks like it's going to rain outside. I don't know why. I'm getting rain vibes. My vibey vibes, getting rain vibes. So I was doing, I did a weekly tarot reading for myself last week. And, where is it? Oh. Yeah, I did a weekly reading for myself last week. And, like to see how your week's going to go. But I used to do weekly readings a lot on my other channel for all 12 signs each week, which was a shit ton of work. I don't do that anymore. Anyway, so I did a reading. Where is it? Oh, so I did a reading for myself. Here it is. And so I kept track of it like during the week, and it was pretty accurate. I was like, So I'm going to do that for myself again. And I just kept track of the days, what each and how the energy for that day was going to be. And I wasn't like obsessing over it or like, oh, what's today going to be like? I just did it for, set it, forget it. So I might do that again for myself this week. You got chased by a biting chihuahua. What? Oh my God, you got chased by a biting chihuahua. I hate chihuahuas. I hate them because they do that. I don't like it. What? Oh, no. I know. No.
Okay.
Okay, be quiet. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus, you about scared me to death. Oh, I don't get that alert on my phone. God, you about flipped me out, AB. Do you think buying sage Amazon is quality sage? That's a tough question, Rosie. Yeah, you weren't feeling good. These things only happen to me. That's funny. I don't know. The sage question, I'd rather buy it from a reputable source because it's endangered, the white sage, or buy it from, but so many things are out there. We really don't know where they're coming from. But people really are kind of controversial about that. I don't know. There's a little chihuahua. Well, let me jump. Oh, I see. Let me jump because I'm getting a phone call. But anyway, let me jump because my phone's blowing up and I have to answer this call. I love you guys. Maybe I'll try to come on again if you guys want readings again this week. But I'm going to try to keep these to Sunday because that's like my best days to do them live here with you guys. Also, if you guys have any reading ideas for missing persons cases, you want to send me, you can send them to my email because I'm going to start doing more of them coming up here soon. I've been kind of caught up in my other channel doing general readings for the other channel. So I want to get back to the missing persons. Anyway, thank you, Jan, for booking a reading, and to Lori and everybody for tuning in and watching. And back on next Sunday for readings. If I get an opportunity this week, we'll do readings again. But I'll be back on this week to chat, though, and hang out with y'all. So thank you to Rosie and Julia for being here. Thank you, Rosie, for copy paste. I appreciate that. And love you guys. Make good choices. Don't hear voices. And if you do, email. All right, I got to go. This is emergency. Anyway, all right. Love you guys. I'll talk to you.